welcome to another episode of Stay at Home Blues and Oranges, brought to you by After School All Stars Hawaii. My name is Ms. Pikake, and I am a program leader at Kalakaua All Stars. In today's episode, I will be teaching you the other half of warm-ups. This includes 4 steps. These 4 steps are called ka'o, hela, imua, and ihope. In this episode, the supplies you will need is a pareo, an ie, or a pa'u skirt if you have one. Also, an open space where you can dance. An optional is a mirror. Sometimes people love to see themselves dance to see how they're doing. A mirror is optional. Alright, so our first step that I'm going to teach you is called ka'o. And this step is pretty easy. So what you want to do is bend your knees, like I taught you in the first warm-up. Hands on your hips. Make sure your posture is straight. Notice that when I'm bending my knees, I'm not moving my back. My back is completely straight. I'm not leaning forward like this. I'm not leaning too far back. My back is straight. Okay? Alright. So, first things first, hands on your hips. Bend your knees slightly. And what you want to do is sway your hips to the right and to the left, to the right, to the left. Kind of like Tahitian, but the only difference with this move is you're not just swinging it like that. There's more to it, okay? But swinging it first will help you with this motion. So you're gonna swing just like that. Now, when you swing, you're gonna push up with your right foot, and then you're gonna push up with your left, and so on and so forth. You're just gonna keep doing this. This motion will be hard at first, but you know what? Practice makes perfect. Perfect. Just like a snake. Now, if you guys don't know, the snake is actually a motion. It goes something like this. Yes, you guys know this motion, right? Perfect. So just like that, only without moving the top, try your best not to move your shoulders. You're just gonna do that with your hips. Okay? Bend your knees, hands on your hips. And you're just gonna lift up your heel, push back down, lift it up again, push back down. You're gonna do this until you have a snake-like motion going. Alright? And that's what we call a ka'o. Alright, welcome back. The next step that I'm gonna teach you folks is called a hela. Okay, so what you want to do is bend your knees, make sure your hands on your hips, back straight, head up. And what you're going to do is just point, starting with your right foot, you're going to point your foot out. Alright, you're going to bring it back in, place the left foot out, bring it back in. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side. Okay, so knees bent, hands on your hips. Make sure your posture is straight, and you're just gonna point your foot. Ready? And point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna show you from this side. Ready? Knees bent, hands on your hips. Make sure your posture is straight. Ready? And starting with the right foot. Always start with the right. Ready? And point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And that's what we call a hela. It's okay if your muscles are burning or if your legs are hurting, that's a good thing. My kumu always used to tell us if your legs are not burning, then you're doing something wrong. So, if your muscles are burning, you must be doing something right. okay? This next motion I'm gonna teach you folks is called imua. And imua basically means to go forward. So you can guess what we're gonna be doing. Okay, so hands on your hips. You don't need to bend your knees on this part. I'm gonna let you guys go off a little bit. So here we're gonna take 4 steps forward, okay? Starting with your right foot. Ready? And start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, now let's take it again. All right? So now what you wanna do is lean. So whenever you take a right step, you're gonna slightly lean towards the right. Okay, you're gonna angle your lean, just like this. Ready? I'm gonna show you. So you're gonna step, lean. You wanna make sure that your back leg is tiptoe, just slightly tiptoe. You wanna make sure your heel is off the ground. Okay? Now I'm gonna go towards the left. Step left. Notice my right is up again. Okay? Let me show you from the side. Okay? Posture straight, hands on the hips. I'm gonna take step with the right. Ready? Step. Imua. Step. Imua. Perfect. And you're just gonna do that 4 times. Usually in dances we do that 4 times, but sometimes kumos make us do 2 or 3, depending on how the timing is in the song. So we're gonna do 4 imuas. Ready? Starting with your right. Ready? And begin. Imua, 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 imua. Perfect. Okay? Now you want to make sure that when you're doing this motion, when you step to the right, you want to look towards the right angle. Okay? When you step to the left, you want to make sure you're left angle. Okay? Which leads us to our last step, and this last step is called ihope. Now, if you don't know, ihope basically means backwards. So we're gonna take it from imua, and then we're gonna transition into ihope. Okay? So imua, hands on your hips, back straight, and you're gonna imua 4 times. Ready? Starting with the right. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, on your last imua, your foot is gonna be up. Notice my right foot, my heel is off the ground. Okay? And when you transition into an ihope, you're gonna go back on that foot. Ready? So you're gonna lean back instead. Just like this, like you're starting a song. Make sure your hands are on your hips, but you want to lean slightly back, just a little. You don't want to lean back too far and then you lose your balance. You don't want that to happen. So you're just gonna lean back slightly on that foot, and then you're gonna switch this foot, your left foot back, and then you're gonna lean, and so on and so forth. Okay? I'm gonna show you from the side. So it's gonna look like this. So we're gonna do imua transition to ihope. Okay? Okay, ready? And begin. So imua, 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 transitioning back. Ihope, 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 ihope. Like so. Okay? That is what we call an ihope. And you know what? You guys are finished with the other half of warm-up. And this concludes our lesson for the day. I hope you folks had fun learning these new steps. Let us know what steps were hard for you, what steps were your favorite, and if you remember, what was it my kumu taught us when our muscles were burning. Thank you for watching and being a part of our After School All-Stars Hawaii Ohana. If you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, follow, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any new upcoming videos. Also, follow us at All Stars Hawaii on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram to connect with us. We hope you share this video. and leave us a comment about what you want to see next. My name is Miss Pikake. Aloha and mahalo.